Morning. So, according to Spirit, something is happening. I believe it was by Herman's Hermits, but it's all over the world. So, this is a biggie. Pisces, 5th house of Leo, and Pluto, the unknown. But I think it isn't unknown in Leo. I'm not sure, but I don't think it is unknown in Leo. Today's card is the Fool, Richard, Lord Mayor of London. In the upright, it's jumping off that cliff and making your wings on the way down, preparing to take a risk. It's a new adventure, a whole new beginning. But remember, if you haven't ended that chapter yesterday, there's no way you can start this new beginning now. But something's happening. So let's see what it might be. Used to call it 2 little ducks in bingo, didn't they? So maybe 2 little ducks will walk your way, and then that'll be a sign from Spirit as well. Don't know why we're talking about bingo. Somebody maybe in Spirit likes playing bingo. Who knows? Here we go. Oh, steady. Right. Great send off for Charlie Kirk last night. That was very apt and important, I believe. A big thing. And that's going to go all over the world. So something's definitely happening. We've also got the names Zoe and Katie. There it is. So it's person living or past. Look for your diary or address. The numbers. Remember that. So we've got a gift from Spirit to start with, to fill our cup with happiness, with love, either for ourselves or others. Because that cup is refillable by you. It's never half empty or half full. You refill it. And there's the peace, the dove. 1 month. Growth, abundance. We don't get there unless we go through pain now. The mother energy. 3 and 30. November the 11th and May the 31st, Remembrance Day, Memorial Day. Agriculture, the military. The puppies, the name Poppy. We also have Natasha, we have Greg, we have Elaine, we have Josh, we have Abigail. 4, 31, we have Aries now, so Taurus, Aries, the father figure, the boss, the government official, the king, the president. You are protected, success. A beneficial leader, not many of them about at the minute. Mother and father energy then, either in spirit or in the living. The 4, who have we got on the 4? Don't really know anybody on the 4. or living at 4 even. Oh, Abigail again. So there we are, jumping off that cliff, making our wings on the way down, not caring about whether we look a fool or not. We're going to go on this new adventure. So this is swapped from yesterday because something is happening, and that's what they said in the song. Out of the blue. Now, yesterday it seemed beneficial. Now it's not. I'm not so sure. We are no longer being the victim or the martyr. We are riding towards this action that is a negative action, but with love. And we're moving on from stormy waters to calm ones, travelling across water and travelling across land. So travel is a big thing. Today I'm going up to Robin Hood's Bay. I will be back today though, so that's not a very big journey, but it is travel. It is getting back on track. It is getting back in control of your life. It's working as a team. It's the Herman family life. 6 weeks. Peace. The only negativity is this action by someone or by a corporation or whatever it is in the next 8 days. Everything else is positive. So Aries, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, all mentioned positive energy. Aries is 21st of March, 21st of April. Taurus is 21st of April, 21st of May. Pisces is the 20th of February to the 21st of March. And Cancer is 21st of June to the 21st of July. You may have all those in your chart. Yeah, we're letting go. We're letting go and letting Spirit take care of it. We're not trying to control this situation. We're not being stubborn. We are growing. We are open. The name Alice could be important. We're not narrow-minded or greedy or controlling, because we know that holding on to something that isn't serving us is pointless. What you resist persists. They're giving us another gift of an action being taken. One day. So we're not putting it off till tomorrow. It's today. We're acting. We're taking action. Positive action. A battle is about to take place where we will stand up for ourselves. Somebody could be mortally wounded in this action, and there's someone being blocked or lack of communication. Those of a darker complexion, those in uniform, finances, career may be very small, but or non-existent. It isn't happening. It's stagnating. Children may not be talking to you. There's someone here giving bad advice, a doctor, priest or lawyer. This is a violent man. Libra energy, but that's somebody who not just a Libra, it could be any Libra, male or female, but it's somebody that vacillates, that can't make up their mind, that's confused mind, maybe mental illness. Yeah, we're in the dark about this, and we may be torn, trying to spread ourselves too thin, trying to please everyone. There is no light at the end of this tunnel. 18. Yeah, because somebody here, whoever it is, that's why we're taking this action, is totally concentrating on material things. They have no other interest. Or there's a health, medical issue, health, hospital doors, somebody not on the right path, grandparents, Walter, Millie, 9 or 27, Reese even. But the hero enters the building. Tall, handsome stranger, the gypsy card calls it. He takes action, and that's when the miracle takes place. 1 or 28. Doris, Martin, it is positive mindset, a clarity of mind, so somebody maybe is on the correct medication now. The masks are off. We see things clearly. We are casting spells with our words and our thoughts, raising the energy, which is what we want. sorry. So yeah, hero, you might be your own hero. You're stepping up, somebody's stepping up, ready to do battle. They know it's not going to be easy, they know it's going to be dark, but they're fighting against it, not giving up. Mentally, they are clear about what to do. Yeah, because we've learnt a lesson. So whoever this is, we've been involved in this situation before, whatever it is. And we've learnt from it. And we're not going to repeat the lessons of the past. No intention of going through that misery again. So we've gone into the rapids and we're coming out the other side. We've been through the blacksmith's forge and battered and battered and battered. And it's made us stronger. So now we know. Sagittarius energy, 14. Tony, Philip, Emily, Kerry, all mentioned. Maybe a house number. So we've got Doris and Terry again. And then we've got the hero again. There is action being taken. We're not going to sit about and be the victim anymore. This nightmare will carry on for at least 9 weeks, or it's been going on for at least 9 weeks. But that cage door has always been open, for however long it has gone on. And you can step through it at any time. So it doesn't have to be a nightmare. Yes, we failed in some way, and that's why we've learned. Because you don't learn from your successes, you learn from your mistakes. Somebody is already half out. In their mind, they have left, they have escaped. In the body, they're still, I think, in that situation. The definition of insanity, which is what this is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. If you haven't learnt now, you never will. It's time to stand on your own 2 feet. Be financially, emotionally, spiritually independent within or without a relationship, a job, whatever it is. It's time to stand alone. Yes, there will be endings. Yes, there will be passings, possibly after a health hospital visit. But we will move on from that. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and enough is enough. An end to pain, physical and emotional, but it may mean the end of a family unit, a celebration called off, so somebody passes before that celebration. There is possible problems with the home, the bills, etc., all included, or repairs that need doing. And it's going to cost you a lot. But money should not be your primary concern as far as spirit's concerned. Stay positive, because money is not going to be there. Money is not going to be a thing. So don't try working all the hours God sends, burning the candle at both ends, because you'll make yourself ill. Right. So let's see then. 5th house. It's what's done in the dark. It's Leo. It's the heart, the back. So that could be the issue health-wise. Theatres, nightclubs, leisure, sports centres, hotel rooms, and anything dark. And they can't get darker than that. Self-expression, recreation, creativity, offspring, pleasure, love affairs, children, and speculation. So children may have speculated and lost a lot of money. They're costing you a lot of money, or you may not be getting your child maintenance. So the 5th house represents more than the biological reproduction or the sexual urge. Love affairs also come under this house because they make a person feel special, feel loved. This house is where someone plays and discovers their inner child and develops a sense of wonder. So, it is the unknown, Pluto, with Leo, and it says, the me generation, so self-entitled, so this person isn't even grateful for you helping out, they don't care. The desire of the individual to be self-directed, unique part of society, separate from the collective was paramount. The nuclear family fragmented. There you go, the family fragmented. So this is going to cause problems. One person here is all self-absorbed. Rider, the chariot again, we're getting back on path, we're going to ride as a team, we're going up in status. So somebody maybe thinks that you're not good enough for them anymore. But travel both on the physical, mental plane. So we are travelling, we are going on an adventure, a new adventure. So it is about the aristocracy there, kings and queens, there we go. The emperor and the empress, the royalty, presidents, first ladies. And it is the number 5. Riding is easy for the warrior indoors, and very courageous to him who travels the high road upon a stout horse. So somebody is going to take the high road, just walk away. Probably those born in the year of the horse. The letter R, it is the cartwheel also, so the number 10 and the name Cooper. Thus the rune became connected with carts, land transportation and general horses. There we go. Other pack animals. Because of the correspondence with the horse, rider became the rune of those who rode, the nobility and the rulers. Thus, it's not meant to ride, but gained the meaning of doing the right thing, acting honourably and telling right from wrong. By association, rider also gained an association with the oak tree, which is Taurus, with the goats, which is Capricorn, who pulled the chariot of Thor, Thursday, and the healing herb of mugwort, which means high blood pressure again. So that would connect to the heart, possibly, high blood pressure in the heart. And the most mythological connection with the rune rider is Odin's famous horse Sleipnir, a famous steed with 8 legs, so the number 8, a team of 2, which could carry his master to all the 9 worlds of creation. However, tradition states that the rune is intimately connected with the obscure Teutonic fertility god Ing, who may well have been imagined as a powerful stallion. Ing was a god of great importance to the early Anglo-Saxons. They bore the banner of the white stallion, which remains the emblem of the county of Kent, again, in England, again. It is likely that Ing would have been completely forgotten now if it wasn't for the fact that the country of England owes its very name to him. So unlike yesterday, the journeys of all kinds, both in outer and inner worlds, are pictured. We need to go within and we're not doing it. The advised course of action is to act with honour, do the right thing, just like our hero does. Where is he? That gorgeous little man. There he is. At all times, it will bring you respect and admiration. It also suggests that the road you travel along is not going to be easy. There we go. But that the eventual rewards will be worth the trials and tribulations encountered. Rider can be interpreted as a move forward in some venture. Legal and official affairs, but don't take advice from anyone that's invested. And of all kinds, will be resolved to your satisfaction, and promises, oaths and testimony will work to your benefit. However, this is not a rune of advice. Exactly. In fact, the opposite is the case. It clearly states that your own judgment, standing on your own 2 feet, that will outweigh any other point of view. Its appearance warns against confiding any of your plans to anyone. So keep your own counsel, think deeply, and once your mind is made up, do not waver off course. So, and there we have 27, which is in the reverse there also, 9 and 27. And we have the England cross there, cross of Jesus, the vine, something that is invasive, something that clings and saps energy. 27. Where is it? There it is. So we've got 27, 28. The sun, something that goes on in the dark. The moon, which is the dark. We've got the moon there. And the planet of Neptune. The vine is deeply magical and a mysterious plant. It's a symbol of life and death and resurrection. There we are. It embodies the mysteries of the cup and the spirit of wine. There it is, the cup, made from its fruits. From the ancient mystery cults, including those of Dionysus, to the more recent mysteries of Jesus Christ. There we go. We can also associate wine with the mythic centaurs and satyrs and their insatiable appetite and passion for life. The wine is said to provide insight into the mysteries and grant creative inspiration. The Celtic Urgum letter, symbol of magic and divination, associated with the vine with the letter Muin. Those Irish Celtic practitioners were more likely referring to the bramble vine than the grape that was originally found more through continental Europe. Both can be symbols of health and wealth and abundance of fruits. There we go. As well as fertility in all senses. Used in magic for human fertility, garden fertility, and creative fertility, in healing the fruit juice, the leaf of the grape, are all considered regenerative, as a seemingly dead wooded vine springs back to life each new year. So, a new life, new year. The spirit of the vine helps us relax and let go and allow the flow. There's letting go. The vine is prescribed for those who have tendency to be domineering leaders who want to take charge of every aspect of everything, those control freaks. While capable leaders, their nervousness leads them to overcompensate. Vine helps such people relax, trust their team, and look at the bigger picture. In the mystery tradition, Vine teaches us about letting go of our attachments to this life so that we may be reborn into another. As seen in many of the resurrection cults, both Dionysus and Jesus die and are reborn again and rise. So someone will rise again. It is in the reverse. Vine asks you to relax, to loosen up for the sense of control and attachment. We are dominating and nervously tense. We need to relax and open up to receive the abundance and blessings around us. We might also be entering a fallow time where there is hope for regeneration in the future, but we must be prepared for the darkness of winter and the lack of fresh fruit in our lives. We might feel we are creatively stuck, but our inspiration will return. So remain open to the blessings and inspiration from life. Look for the signs, the animals, birds, insects. We have 16 here. It is the crow and the dogwood. So somebody might have to eat crow, I'm afraid. The crow and the dogwood. 16. It is in the reverse. The crow is an incredibly intelligent bird associated with the power of foresight and the ability to use tools. Today, it's often used to signify darkness or foreboding, but modern depictions rarely do the crow justice. According to Norse folklore, the crow is a powerful, positive symbol, meant to remind us of our skills and resources. We have the tools. You are capable of solving any problem. Like the crow, the dogwood has somewhat confused public image. Its beautiful, light-coloured petals convey gentleness and whimsy. Few know that its hard bark and strong frame make it uncommonly durable tree, able to withstand even the hardest weather. So, this winter will be hard. We found that out. You may feel like a fraud or an imposter. The crow is here to remind you of your intelligence. The dogwood, your strength. Your accomplishments are your own, and you deserve the success you have achieved. Stand on your own 2 feet and be successful. What are you knowledgeable about? What have you learnt from the past? What are your creative or professional goals and how can you accomplish them? Well done, Spirit. So we've got, I'm not going to shuffle them loads because we haven't got a lot of time, so we'll just give them a rough shuffle. There it is already. The Word Lord. So keep your words and thoughts positive. The Magician, that's what he does. 43. The Word Lord communicates of all kinds and lets you know that positive interactions can be expected when he arrives as your ally. But we've got it in the reverse. So as he appears as a challenger, he gently warns of the untruths and lies that you've been telling, the denial or the actual not speaking at all, and unsupported thoughts and words in any area of your life. If you've been dishonest in any way, it is time to make amends. Change your tune, otherwise the impact on the world will not be as effective as you'd like. Even if you were to be successful in the immediate results, there will be a price to pay later. If others are being unsupportive towards you, know that that's their problem, not yours. Don't take this world personally. Remember that you don't have to engage others when they project their own fears and negativity onto you. Another message here is about how you speak about yourself. Don't say self-depreciating words. Don't minimize yourself so as not to intimidate others. Do not refer to yourself as less than beautiful. Time to change those unconscious statements now. It's not difficult to change things, as we are always given a choice to make new decisions. As long as you remain positive and supportive, the rest will quickly melt away until all you perceive is the highest good of all. All you need is a desire to change and be positive, and the Word Lord will help you win the game of life. There we go. We're doing quite well, so I will see if I can get this card out. It's a different phone, so it may last longer. It used to, isn't it? If I don't get it out, I will post it as a post on YouTube. You're going in the right direction now. There you are. You're back in control. So even if I don't get to read it, we've said it all, really. You are on the right track. Finally. At this time, the path you are on is the right one for you. This card is also an indicator that you are asking the right questions and that the direction of your inquiry is correct. So don't doubt yourself. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Remember, something's happening. Bye.